Hello, everybody on the YouTube channel. It is I, your boy, host of VR Chat Open Lobbies here on the channel, RetroYuuki. And today we have for you the very first edition of our Sonic and Shadow Emerald Hunters plot discussions. And today we're talking about a first major plot today, and that is the Neko Francis Memory Wipe plot. And today I have with us some of our VAs here playing part of this plot and helping out with this plot as well. Today, I, of course, myself, Retro, playing as Neko Francis and Roots the Bat, and we also have our other boys. Um, please, um, introduce yourselves. And
Hello, my
Hello.
name is Rapid Dash, and well, I'm actually playing a mysterious character that will be playing in this plot. However, you guys will actually know who this character is.
we're gonna reveal that in the highlight video for tonight's VR chat with Roots the Bat.
Daisy, come here, girl.
Next.
Sorry, I'm trying to
Hi.
yell for a dog that's far away.
Go ahead.
Anyways, you may know me. I am Spooky Twig. Originally, username now on VR chat is Ruby Rose the Bean. I play as Tails and Amy for the Emerald Legends.
That is correct. And we will be seeing them as well in VR chat open lobbies in the very near future. And the plot, I have a document. You might have seen this document. And a document, if I have not given it to let me know. I'll give it to you guys here in the chat. But we have a document I made for you guys. And
Exactly.
the plot leaders are going to be considered to be RetroYuuki and Rapidash. The plot approver is going to be Bolts the Hedgehog. The plot initiators are myself, Rapid Dash, and we have the assist by Spooky Twig. I'm still gonna call you Spooky Twig, but sorry.
It's okay.
I would still call her the spookster, actually, to be
Yeah.
honest.
So here's how the plot started. What's up, Davon?
Um,
Davon,
yeah,
go ahead and
Dave,
introduce yourself too, since you're
yeah,
in here.
I was talking a lot.
Go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience for our video here.
Wait, you're in the video?
Yeah, you too. We're recording this thing.
Oh crap! I did not know that. Well, hello everyone. My name is DRC Gamer or Darks the Hedgehog, whatever you want to call me.
Oh, your character in Emerald Hunters as well, bud.
Oh, and I play Mighty. I play Marty the Armadillo.
That's right.
Wait,
He's gonna
Marty
be
Armadillo?
he's gonna be Mighty the Armadillo for our Emerald Hunters series. And here's the document that I'm gonna give you guys, just in case you don't have it yet.
I already have it.
I don't think Davon
I
has it though.
But remember, hey, remember we're gonna make some changes, didn't you say?
Yeah, we're gonna make changes with the Metal Amy, but I haven't put them in.
Metal Amy. There's gonna be a Metal Amy.
Yes.
Yeah, I
But
really
hold on. Let me go ahead and go read. Let's read out the plot that we have discovered. And there is a +1 on this. So we discussed 24 hours ago. So for this plot to play, me and Rapid went over the plot, and we said Dr. Eggman and Dr. Starline plot a evil plan to mess with the Emerald Hunters. Their plan is to kidnap Francis and send him to a lab, which is discussed by Rapid. Dr. Eggman turns Francis into a hedgehog with the powers to turn him into a Neko at any time and back to a hedgehog, but also under the orders of Mr. Eggman. Oops, Dr. Eggman, sorry. Dr. Starline does wipe Francis' memories of his human life and deletes his ability to turn back into his human form. And the +1 comes to us from Mr. Rapidash with the idea of Metal Amy. I'm gonna change that to Metal Amy and Metal Sonic. And he suggests that Rapidash is suggesting a plot to include Mr. Metal Sonic and Metal Amy, which is by Spooky Twig, to be part of the kidnapping of Francis the Hedgehog. Of Francis there.
Mm-hmm.
We are just
Yeah,
go
basically,
ahead.
basically, they're going to try their hardest. Need they'll need Francis for a special experiment. Now, usually, picture Francis as likely the a guinea pig. I know I'm
Correct.
taking it from a weird logic, but
No, no, no,
you
no, it's
take
fine.
now now since he's their guinea pig, he pretty much want he pretty much is like, hey, I'm going to I'm going to help Eggman turn a human into a hedgehog. So why not go to the human world?
Right. And we were
Which
discussing that before the video started as well. So the plot, the way this plot originated, we have a few timeline. We have a timeline here. I don't think the timeline is this. So technically, it started with a poll during one of my regular gaming streams. A poll during a RetroYuuki gaming stream started was asked for a if a Francis or Rouge memory wipe plot to be included. 100% of the poll said yes, and then a combo with another yes choice to make it even more interesting. Discussion a plot that started yesterday with Rapid Dash and myself, and then I did a character add request with votes to add Neko Francis into the Emerald Hunters, and because he's part of the Emerald Hunters, part of VR Chat Open Lobbies in the very near future, and he has approved that character. Now, Rapid Dash, if you guys if you remember this one yesterday, bud, you decided to try to to do the plot the way where you wanted to have the rapid, I mean not rapid, but the villains at the door. But I countered that with let's do it with a needle and make it more interesting.
yeah,
That
and then I remembered about his the the shoes that Doctor Starline weared.
correct?
Now if you guys actually Doctor Starline's shoes in the lore, it actually contained a deadly neurotoxin.
Yes,
Now
correct.
now
And from what I
now
remember, that from what we said that is that the first kick just knocks you out. You're safe, fine. The next one kills you though. Correct?
exactly the next kills. Because seriously,
Yeah.
like if you like, I could read out what it actually says on the Spurs though. If you guys are completely okay with this,
As long as it's
like,
not too wordy.
don't worry. I'm only gonna read the parts where it says about the shoe thing.
Okay.
Because seriously, who doesn't like who doesn't want a pair of shoes that knock someone out in a matter of minutes? I call that. Want to know what I call that?
A home run?
No, I call it the best way to make sure the pizza guy doesn't know you grabbed your pizza.
I like that.
Hey, hey guys, check out my new pair of shoes. They don't definitely knock you out. Oh wait, I'm gonna take you out to steal my pizza.
I like that one.
Here it is. Now, neurotoxin injection. By hitting a person with a multi-tool heal spur spike, the user injects a mild neurotoxin into the victim that knocks them out cold. However, while an initial dose is enough to incapacitate a target, a second dose is enough to kill it.
Right?
So, he can actually take you out with one simple kick in the face,
Right.
meaning you are pretty much, well, screwed.
Yeah.
Now, well, basically, since you're since there's a human going up against a platypus, I almost had the idea of nearly having. I almost had an idea that I was going to give you retro, where apparently, well, I almost gave almost a candle where Doctor Starlin just hates being called the one word. You know what that is?
The one word? Not sure.
Well, actually, it's three words all in one.
I see.
The one
Under.
thing he hates being called, the one thing he hates being called is Perry the Platypus.
Wow.
Yeah, so like he literally, I almost had the idea though, like Francis just straight up just calling him Perry the Platypus, and he just straight up just gets
Yep.
insulted.
So,
Insult
speaking of
Perry.
more stuff, Emerald Hunter Votes has officially approved the plot on July 25th, 2022 for the plot to work, and then we added more to that, guys. And speaking of Mr. Rapid Dash added the worlds where the kidnapping takes place. He suggested a mansion and bring him to the lab by Eggman. And I accepted this plot, by the way.
Basically, guys, if you are unaware though, this map is actually owned. Well, now remember, we're looking at Francis's world, the human world, as in
Correct.
now. Well, basically, I thought, hey, if there's a human Francis, maybe a human Rabbit, because maybe this human Rabbit knew Francis for a long time. They're both buddies.
Yeah.
So what if Rabbit actually he bought the house for Francis, except he's the one paying off the house
The
bill.
rent. The rent, right?
He's paying him off because think Francis probably want a home though. So like
Right.
that. So like when Rapid's trying to call Francis, this is an indirect line to the house. He wants to make sure Francis is okay.
Right.
However, all of you guys here on the RetroYuuki channel will actually learn because me and well, I don't know if I should call you Francis, by the way, Retro, if I
That's
should.
actually that's not only my character name. That's my actual name.
Ah,
That's where
understand.
that's where it's
Understand.
coming from. I am like
But
one of few that does this where I have
it's
my
okay,
characters
right?
named after myself.
It's okay, right? Or
Yeah, that's
anything.
fine. Don't worry. You can call me Yuki.
Right.
You can call me my real name. Whatever. Have fun. Have fun. Relax. Enjoy the
Right.
ride,
Well,
and have some fun because you know it will be a ton.
well, well, well basically, Rapid, Rapid, pretty much. You guys will see soon in the highlights a little something that Francis is helping me work on. It's a
Right?
really special piece for all of you on what's going to be happening.
Can't spoil it yet.
Yep. Exactly. Let's just say a platypus friend of yours is coming to your doorstep.
That's right. Aha. Oh, my evil life sucks. But okay. Anyway,
We're doing Evil Lives 101.
fine. Anyway, speaking of Rapid, he suggested that to add Metal Sonic and Metal Amy to be added to the plot, and for this particular plot,
Because,
I accepted, both accepted, and
yeah,
Spooky Twig here actually has interest in this.
yeah, now, basically,
Go
now, if
ahead.
you guys,
Hold on, Rapid. Let's have
sorry, I'm so
Spooky
sorry.
talk for a little bit.
What you say?
So I said that Rapid suggested that Metal Sonic, voiced by Bolt, and Metal Amy, going to be voiced by yourself, to be added as part of the plot to do the what Eggman and Darling could do, and you agreed that you enjoyed that plot. Do you want
Yes,
to?
I enjoyed it. As long as I get the voice metal Amy.
Yeah, you're gonna get Metal Amy. Don't worry. But what do you want to
When,
say about the
After
plot?
this, I can actually give you a little sneak peek of my metal Amy impression.
Oh, do it tonight.
oh,
Wait. Do it tonight during VR chat. You know why? I'm live.
I would love to hear
Alright,
this.
perfect. If you're
Well,
live, I
and
will
everyone
definitely
else,
do it. And for sure, one more thing,
Yeah.
now, now,
I'll even wear the avatar to go with
now,
it, and I might
Awesome. Tonight will be
now,
fun. Remember, I'm gonna be rude though tonight.
actually be in
now,
character. I'm gonna be in character,
now,
so y'all gonna
everyone,
get a small
Yeah.
detail of this.
all right, everyone here on the Retro Yuki channel, well, So, all right, viewers. So you're probably all wondering to yourselves, Rapid Dash, how in the world did Doctor Slime bring Metal Sonic and Metal Amy into this world, into this human world?
Yep.
Well, let's say, yeah, yeah. Let's just say a certain book brought them there. If you get me.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah, well, I'm not telling y'all what kind of book it is, but let's just say we're not going to be Archie into conclusions.
Oh yeah, we're not gonna do that. Now, the
Let's not
next
go
the next one in the timeline, Rapid Dash is suggesting audio logs featuring Rapid as part of a way to warn Francis about the arrival of Dr. Starlight in the form of a phone call. The plot is yet to
mm,
be discussed with Bolts, but I'm going to assume he's going to accept this, and I'm going to say it is going to be part of it. So Rapid actually sent me the audio logs for this
however,
thing.
however, you guys won't be able to hear. Well, you guys won't be able to actually hear them until the video is made.
Actually,
Because,
you want me to play it?
dude, I was thinking about keep,
I
keep
have
it lightly.
him. Let me see if it
Well,
actually works during a video like this.
well,
I actually have
well.
them.
I would like to hear these lines. Well, they're not really done yet, but they're not really ready for the video yet. But when you guys hear the lines,
It's gonna be completely different.
you guys are going. Yep, you guys are going to. It's going to be sounding different, like a little phone call.
Right. And we have an outro
Mm,
by Mr. Rapid.
yeah. However,
That's also in work in progress, folks. I'm
yeah.
actually gonna
Now,
download this just in case.
however, I'm either thinking about since you did mention we're basically going to be having two narrators because I thought it was only going to be one.
It's gonna be Bryce and Rapid.
Yep. So for this work in progress, I will basically change the outros a
And
bit to
then
make it more
and then Rapid also did a
transferable.
voicemail. Do you want me to give them a little sample of what they're about to listen to, or do you want to
Well,
wait?
of the voicemail parts.
Do you want them to wait for the highlight video?
Well, let's only play a little bit of the audio. What? What? Until then, we'll actually give them the teaser itself.
How about
Now,
the voicemail? You
that's what
okay
I
with
was
that?
talking. We're only gonna do a bit of the voicemail. I'm only gonna give y'all a bit of the voicemail. However, the full voicemail will actually be playing on the highlights
Yep.
once it's all modified.
Here we go.
Hello,
Now,
Francis? It's
remember,
Hold on.
Rabbit. Listen to me very carefully. Someone named Dr. Starlight's coming to your house. However, you need to be careful. If he shows up, please,
you didn't play the whole thing, did you?
No.
All
The
right,
first 13 seconds.
so if y'all enjoyed that, please be sure to be ready for the teaser that's coming to the highlights for you guys' special live stream.
After the Roots highlight video, we're gonna do like a little preview something. They're not gonna know it yet.
Exactly. Now, Ruby. Now, however, if you guys are probably going to be asking yourself on on how in the world did these robots came to this universe, and if it's and if it's involving the books. However, you could actually end up making two theories. Number
Right?
one could be a book theory. The other one is that maybe this mystery villain that we were mentioning about, well, you heard his name, ended up building them in the reality though. He found parts and just put them together, like like a puzzle, You
Yeah.
would find the hmm. That actually leads me to a good question though, but where's Vault?
Oh, you know what? Bolt is not here yet.
Yeah, you're right. Vault isn't here.
guys,
Oh,
I am back. I had to do something quickly, but
Welcome
I am back.
back. Welcome back
oh yeah.
to Spooky
Oh,
Twig.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Spooky.
Yay!
Yeah,
It's a little
spooky.
Amy. You're welcome.
Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Did you guys
Well,
notice that I finally have taken my hat off?
wait, you took
The
your
hat is off. The hat is
No, look,
off.
look,
you took your head off.
look. Now you guys know what I hide under that hat, and I didn't want to tell
That's
you.
nice hair.
Thanks. Look, it was originally red and black, but someone decided to steal a bit of the red hair dye I had.
And goodbye.
Oh,
Anyway, so
Skyros, I know you stole the hair dye. So,
there was a few
sorry.
there was a few plot dependencies. So in order for this to work, and it had to be everything. So Neko Francis had to be added as a member to the Emerald Hunters, which obviously
Okay.
Volts already said yes. And because of that, he's also part of Open Lobbies coming up soon after when Dion returns. Next one, the next plot dependency was Dr. Eggman and Dr. Starline get additional plots to play with to allow Volts and Rapid some time to shine as their characters. Number three, this one is the exception. This one is more of under review right now. I'm going to see if you guys want this to play out. So we said that most of his memories are going to be wiped out, but I'm going to make an exception because he does have two sisters. Luna the Wolf is his adopted sister, and Freya the Hedgehog is his sister. Now
However,
the reason why I'm
sorry.
under review on this one is because do you guys think we're going to get them in time for a season 2 or 3? I am not against removing this plot.
It actually gives me a good question. But would it be cool though if Francis ended up meeting Luna the Wolf maybe in season 2?
In his sister in season 2,
Mm-hmm.
there's actually a
Like,
story behind Luna the Wolf though. I don't think I've told you guys yet.
well,
Because the initial story that I came up with was during the Luna the Wolf voice mod test. And I said Francis saved her from her former parents because they almost killed her. For ultimately Luna the Wolf fell in love with Francis the Hedgehog.
oh no. If you guys and if the viewers would like though, I would like maybe to share my OC's story a bit more, maybe if that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's fine.
Now, let's just say I've been with my own OC for about a while now. Well, let's just say his real form is actually. Well, I kept this secret for a long time, and apparently it's time I read it out. Now, if you guys are unaware, I never told anyone this on the RetroYuuki channel, but I'm actually a brony, a boy who watches My Little Pony.
Right.
Dash's original story, well, his story actually began in My Little Pony itself. It actually however, as the seasons and episodes came, the more of his story expanded. It expanded more, think of it like as a data transfer.
Right.
So, however, it ended up making him go. However, sometime before the events of Emerald Hunters, and well, he ended up. Let's just say he experimented on some things, which caused a little kablooey, if you get me.
Yeah, like
Yeah, and basically, someday, Retro vaults me and Spooks, if possible. I was thinking we work out this origin. We see this explosion happen, the one that took him out.
right.
However, we're not really going to be seeing blood or anything because We all know that's not what Retro here would want.
Well, you never know because I play Call of Duty and
So,
I edit stuff. So
so I'm working out. So what I'm gonna try to do though, maybe I was thinking likely, well, we don't really see blood at all. We only see a hand. We only
or a
see a
red
body.
flash, red flash, red flash.
Yep, a red flash. We don't really we don't really see the death happen. We only see that red flash,
Right.
which makes him appear in the Sonic world. However, that would actually mean in Spooks would have to play like normal Amy Rose for this. She would have to play like normal Amy.
What do you think, Spooky?
Spooky.
So, what do you mean by normal Amy?
Like
Normal Amy,
like
like your regular Amy.
like regular.
Like, I'm confused still.
Alright, now Spooky, think. Now the regular Amy Rose, the red
Like,
dress.
regular Amy Rose. I mean, but I know Amy Rose. I'm not a regular Amy Rose. But for what? I'm at to play. So, basically, you're saying I'm at to play regular Amy and middle Amy?
Well, we're looking at it from two different. Look, Spooks. Remember how like your wait, Spooks. Are you playing Emmy Tales or Emmy Amy? I'm just curious.
Both. Playing both.
Both.
Well, what
But
if you're
I mean,
based?
no, I'm playing. I mean, I thought. You mean Emerald from my for the Emerald
Yeah,
Hunters?
Yeah, for
yep,
Emerald Hunters.
yep. We're
Well,
basically
the Emmys are different than Emerald Hunters. The Emmys are different. Very
They're
different.
different. Yep.
well, Rapid will end up
But
encountering
for
the
the
Emerald
Emerald
Road,
Hunters, I'm
or
playing Emerald. I'm playing Tails and Amy.
Yeah. They're also
now
going to get Metal Amy because of the plot.
exactly. However,
So I'm giving that to
maybe
you no matter what.
he has like a temporary plot, a temporary role, if you get me. Wait, if that's even possible, though, right? Like a metal maybe temporary.
Well, we'll see how
Oh,
long this plot will last because we there is no technical endpoint yet.
hold on. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Oh,
Turn on
oh
the
my god, I
camera.
pressed the wrong button again. I'm sorry, I have the bare chest. And yes, Spooky, this is what I kept secret sometimes.
Hey, that's not bad. I
Pony.
Yep. Apparently.
It's funny that the voice Fluttershy and somewhat Pinkie Pie.
Wait, really?
really.
Yeah.
Okay, someday during the RetroYuuki live stream, someday. Wow. Somebody. Oh my God. Why do I almost have an idea of adding Emmy Fluttershy and see what
Oh
happens?
no. No, 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 no,
Make
no,
it My
no.
Little Pony character says Sonic
I
character.
know.
That's the
I'm just
start.
No, no,
kidding.
no, 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 no. That's not gonna work.
Oh, I'm just kidding, Retro. I'm just kidding. I'm a kidder.
But anyway, so we have some other ideas that Mr. Rappy Dash over
Wait, did I talk to
came
Lefty?
up, came up on the board with. On the board, some of the other ideas that we have are the comic leads to different worlds, like Sonic worlds.
Exactly. Now, well, apparently, now if you guys are unaware how like we have like now usually comics would sometimes tell a story,
That's
but
right.
then what would happen if a Sonic the Hedgehog comic book somehow ended up in the Sonic, meaning anyone who would read the comic, any Mobian who would read this comic would know of these events. They know what's going to happen.
That's right. And then
So what
we discussed how oh, that is gonna be fun. How there would be a tracker to track out where Neko Francis is, and then he's his test subject, and then we discovered an address: Greenville Hills, Mobius Avenue in Santa Monica.
Santa Monica
That
East.
Hey guys,
what's up?
let y'all know after this, I actually got something I need to tell you all about yesterday. I had a blast yesterday.
You had a fun
It's not
time?
bad. Right? It's not bad, right?
I met 2 people. I'm not gonna say yet, but I met 2 people and had a blast with them.
Save the good stuff for tonight, dude, my friend.
That's
Oh
exactly what
yeah.
I'm going to do. I can't wait to tell y'all. I'm excited.
In VR
This is some
chat.
big news.
Save it for VR chat tonight.
Spooky this. I was gonna tell Spooky this, but he was kind of curious. I'm kind of curious.
What's that?
All right. Well, Spooky, remember that day when I asked about that Amy Rose thing for that Speedtail Studios for Bygone Tangle or Tangle Time?
You asked me to be Amy Rose, you said?
Yeah, I remember it once. If you wanted to,
I remember,
though.
yeah.
Wait, you? I didn't know if you actually. I was actually wondering if you wanted to or not, though, because seriously.
Well, maybe. I mean, I can, but the thing is, I already got a lot of stuff on my phone. Sometimes I might not be able to play it, but if you want, maybe I can.
Yeah, maybe. Eh,
Here's
I'm
hell,
playing as a lot of characters for a lot of stuff lately. Like,
I
I'm
know
playing,
there's a lot.
like,
Oh,
I'm playing for, I'm like in the Emerald Hunters. I'm like, here with you guys. I did like my Sanctuary. I'm also Racer Blaze. I mean, Amy. It's like Sugar Tails. Uh, and a few other things. So, let's just say
okay.
I'm kind of.
Speaking of
ah,
characters, are you still
now,
accepting characters for your buddy to do models?
oh yeah.
Oh, you mean like
Your
you mean
buddy.
like Starlight Studios?
Yeah, your buddy. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
speaking,
going.
I can ask them.
I'm gonna send you one
He
right now.
might be able to do great. Speaking of that right now, in a little bit, I can send you their DM. I can send their username in
Here,
Discord and
I'll
their
send you
invite.
one. The second one, Luna the Wolf.
guys,
Super
to be
simple
honest,
stuff.
I have
Alright,
a
I had
little
to get
bit.
on. I was on VR chat, but I got off for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I
So
have
save the
a
battery
question
for
for
tonight,
all of you
bud.
at home. I had a question for all you viewers at home.
What's up?
Do you guys think I should keep my hat taken off, maybe, or and just peer with the hat on during the streams, or should I actually keep, or
Keep it
should I?
on. No, we
you know
actually.
what I think? You want to know what I think?
What do you think, Spookster?
You should have it
Yeah.
both on and off because you can have the option of taking it on or taking it off or putting it back on. So both.
Well, Spooks, maybe you can ask Skranad if you could try to make that. You
Paranoid.
know, maybe,
Well,
oh,
listen. The thing is, I already am getting my avatar done, and instead of me asking, I kind of rather you guys do it. I don't want to keep asking him. Like a lot of people keep asking me to ask him, and I don't want to bombard him with stuff since he already has like 22 avatars to make.
so is that a no then?
I'm like the sixth one, and he had 25 at the time. I'm like the sixth avatar, so he has to do 4 more avatars. I'm like the fourth.
So
So it's like a little bit of a time.
He forgot the order, so he's going. He might make me like the last. I don't know.
Go ahead
I'm
and
just waiting. Next avatars when I get it for free, so and I'm sure he'll do y'all's for free as long as you guys get like ask him as soon as you can. That's why I am going to send you guys his Discord, and later
Okay.
tonight I'll send you his
I
VR
already
chat
have him on
username.
this. I already
Okay.
friended him on this. I already did.
Send the one that I just gave you in DM as well.
Oh, and
Don't worry,
to
I will.
everyone else in the RetroYuuki channel, I have a question for all of you. It is really good too, but you guys think that my buddy Retro here, well, I don't know if it's possible if he would do it, but I was gonna ask him some other time. But do you guys think that RetroYuuki here should play multiverses?
Multiverses. Okay.
Multiverses.
About that
Now,
game, I was going to try it. The audience has to vote for it anyway.
Anyways,
now,
got an announcement. I got an announcement to make actually.
What's
Not
that?
an announcement, but I got something to say.
please tell me it's the shadow announcement because Because seriously, I don't think Shadow is
What's up, Spooky?
So, in about 3 or 4 days, I am getting a Nintendo Switch.
Welcome to the
Who
party. Welcome to the
playtech?
party. Now come on in and join the fun.
Yeah, I can actually have a Nintendo
I'm
Switch.
a
I have
bit
to
tied
add
up.
you guys.
Now, if you got by the way, and by the way, guys, if
Bolts is
if you
popped
like
in the chat.
everyone, if no, Vault, could you please come on, please? We need you, man. You are the main man of the plot.
Big boy. He's the
Yes,
approver. He's
Buddha.
our
It's my
Eggman.
Both is
but
my Buddha. My Buddha.
oh my god, guys, picture just tribal versions of our OCs. Though we just draw tribal
Don't start
versions.
without me.
My Buddha, my
Like,
Buddha.
too
Oh yeah, and Spooks.
36 minutes.
36 minutes till what? I'm taking a guess.
No,
Let me take a guess.
36 minutes because he's late. Huggies!
It's my
Oh
Buddha.
yeah,
I got
guys,
you
guys,
reference
guys,
my Buddha.
guys. Both will be here ASAP. Both will be here ASAP. Plus, Spooky, would you like to know what Sonic comics I have though while we wait for Voltsy? Would you like to know? Because I actually have a comic that has the classic Amy Rose in it from Sonic CD.
Yep. Our boy Rapid has a lot of comics, yo.
I am the comic whiz.
That's right.
Now, if you guys are aware of the comics I like, are My Little Pony, Sonic, Adventure Time, DC. I even got Buffy the Vampire Slayer as well.
Ooh. I know for
And,
sure you're gonna start dropping ideas for Emerald Hunters because of that.
yeah,
Did someone
now
say
you.
Adventure Time?
Hey, oh really, huh, Dion? Guess what, buddy? Davon, guess what I have? No, oh no, I don't have a complete darkness. I have this.
Ooh, nice.
Behold. Now,
I love
this
it.
was given to me by a friend.
It's
Given to
spooky.
me by a friend. Wait a minute, I
Spooky.
just realized something.
Yeah.
Spooky. How do you go?
I just realized something.
What's up, E?
Basically, Davon is basically picture Davon and Spooky as Princess Bubblegum and Finn the Human. I'm taking it from
I
that.
do actually see me as I actually do see that actually.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
But the thing is, it's a catch. Princess Bubblegum is with end up with Marshall later.
Or oh yeah, I got a feeling though. Spooky
I'll be
probably.
right back, guys. I'm gonna go and grab me a bite to
Like
Okay. And I also got to mute as well. I'll be right back.
food. Here I come. Here I be.
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends, go to very distant lands.
Yep. So the comic book idea that we
Yeah,
were
wait.
discussing is good. I like this comic book idea.
Yeah, basically comics are great though, but hey,
I mean, like in
maybe
terms of the plot.
maybe who knows though, guys? If we find maybe some main artists who can do comics, we could have a little comic that takes place before the events.
Emerald
Hey,
Hunters comic.
Emerald Hunter's web comic.
You want me to try? I have an idea. I have something called a comic maker.
Wait, you know a comic maker?
Well, I do Canva for those thumbnails. I can do speech bubbles. I can do the good stuff.
Yeah, we'll need to find an
Anybody want
artist.
a dub? Anybody want a dubby?
Anybody want some dubs?
Only want to dub it? Let's go.
Anyone want some dubs? Anyone want some
Anyway,
pony?
You know why, guys? If you guys are watching this on VOD, Rapid is the king of ideas. Is the absolute king of ideas.
Exactly. However, if you guys
I just came up with
care,
the baseline of this plot. He came
if you
up with
guys
the meat
care,
and potatoes.
retro. If you guys aren't aware, so if you guys remember Stark Andor, also known as Drunk Boom Shadow, if you all remember him, I was actually in a video with him and two other people.
He does a
Well,
lot of stuff.
however, what I was doing was that I was basically playing a guard named Schultz, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Basically, I got knocked out. No,
Aww.
really, I was basically in the video Schultz was supposed to get
Every
knocked out,
hashtag
and
hashtag hugs for rapid.
like his strip gets hit in the back. Like, the funny part is that
Hashtag hugs for rapid. In my,
yes.
it's gonna happen in my comment section for this video. Hugs for rapid.
However, guys, if you guys, you may not know this retro, but it's actually kind of funny though. But when during the knockout part of the signal, I am lying there for it. Next thing you know, this blade, I find it more. I was actually laughing though because when they said sorry and not sorry,
Sorry but not sorry, they said.
yeah, I was laughing my butt off.
Okay, so here's some ideas that Rapid gave us for the comic book. There is a going to be a tracker in the book.
Yep.
So the idea was from Rapid that our Neko boy is going to read comics. He is a fan of comics, Call of Duty, video game, anime, and there's
Guys
gonna be
can
a comic that is going to be like a tracker to kidnap
now if you
him.
familiar, well, you guys can see my hand because I am not wearing a shirt right now. What I'm going to do is that you guys can see this. Now, this comic, we're going to say that this comic ended up in the world, in the human world. However, some, however, it somehow appeared in Sonic's world, like it like glitched. Think of it like
Correct.
this. Now, you try sometimes when a glitched article comes, it can contain maybe some sort of power inside.
Correct.
So, how this comic end up there is unknown.
Right.
However, we'll actually explain how this comic end up in the human world, well, in the Sonic world, maybe in a later video one day.
Right.
So like, but all y'all need to know is that basically a comic somehow popped up in the Sonic world. We don't know how it got there. It's pretty much, well, how can I say this? It's pretty much well there.
Right.
But however, you'll be actually looking from the perspective of Francis after he found the comic, after he put it on his doorstep,
That's right.
where you guys will be seeing what happened after Francis read it. He's well, basically thinking maybe he could watch television or something,
Yeah, I'm gonna be
or
watching TV. All right.
or play Call of Duty in his room. So, what do you viewers think? Do you think he should play Call of Duty in his room? Well, we'll put this in the poll. Do you guys think he'll play Call of Duty in his room, or he watch a Sonic TV show?
Yeah, I'm gonna put that as a poll for the community when this video
Now,
comes out.
now, what? Once we make that decision, though, we have to end up putting we we pretty much have to put that in. Sure,
Right.
I may sure. Well, basically during this, however, if you guys probably already know, well, however, most of these Sonic comics, however, maybe in Francis' universe are pretty much his. How can I say this? They're usually sold at a comic book store, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but but the comic that Francis found is very special. This one is real special. It contains real life events. So like let's say Francis opened the comic book and saw what appeared to be a hedgehog that looked like his character on Forces.
Right.
That be, however, when he sees that clear spot, you see where I actually got the idea of him being teleported through a comic was from a My Little Pony episode called Power Ponies, where apparently at the end of a comic book, it clearly said he'd start where he goes back when the maniac is defeated, and each of the characters were sent into the comic book world. They were sent there, and the only way to get out was to defeat the Maniac.
Right.
However, this comic won't be like that. It's not going to be all, hey, we have to defeat Dr. Starline to get out.
Nope. It will be a lot more different, my
This
friends.
one will actually send him through time. Well, through another universe where end up he'll end up in the hands of the Sonic characters.
Correct.
However, Dr. Starline,
I am back.
Welcome back, Spooky.
Oh yeah, Spooks. Did you see what comic that's going to be explained in this little tale?
I didn't see the comic. No.
Behold, behold, Spooky.
You want I have? Come on.
Behold, Spooky. Sonic the Hedgehog. Enter the war zone.
Hey, Rapid,
Yeah?
you're gonna like this comic that I have. I got this at a book fair at my school a few years ago.
Please tell me it isn't what I think it is.
Ooh.
Alright,
nice.
Now once we've seen Spook's comic, maybe I was thinking we have
Ooh.
a little vote. Alright, so let's have a vote here. Let's have a vote. So let's have a vote here. So
hold on, let me think about this carefully. The vote is for what? Best comic or
One.
We try Spooky's comic, which actually has Dr. Starlight.
Here's the thing though, it won't matter much. Here's why. Different.
It has like a lot of comics in one.
Hold on, it won't matter much because it won't matter which one anyway. Because isn't it in this one, your plot considered that Francis is taken into the comic, the Rapid.
Yep. Basically,
So it won't matter which one it's going to be. It won't matter because they're still gonna see the a hedgehog form of him in the comic. I'm gonna replace a page.
However,
I'm just gonna make a fake story.
However, sometime soon, if Spooks would like to, or Retro, we're going to one of them can make the cover of the actual comic that Retro found. Like, this is the one Francis has found.
Yeah.
Now,
you know what? You know what the title could be? Hold on. Francis the Hedgehog saves the world.
Yes.
Inspired by Sonic Forces. I know how to do this stuff. You want me to do it? You want me to try it? You want me to try to make a comic book cover?
Think of it like this. We might have to do another poll. So everyone, what do you guys think? Should we have Retro do this, or should we try a contest to see who can try to help make a cover of this comic right after the episode?
Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's a pretty good idea.
And the winning person with the cover,
that's gonna be the comic inside of the VR chat when edited.
Mm-hmm.
And it has to be edited because it is not in VR.
Maybe as a bonus, though, we get to have a sneak. I don't know if it's possible, but could we have like a nice looking sneak peek of Dr. Starline, maybe?
You want to sneak up Dr. Starline?
Anyone want a sneak peek of Dr. Starline? Anyone?
You know what? I'm gonna do it anyway in the highlight video.
Well, let's.
So VR chat tonight. VR chat tonight.
Should we have a retro you? Should we have a re? So guys, sometime soon we'll have a poll of who should do the cover. Should it be our boy retro here, or should we do a contest to see
Gonna
who
be.
does it?
I have a feeling they're gonna say contest. They really want me to compete.
Well, I have a feeling contest too. So, and if it's contest, you guys will
I'll
try.
let you guys know about that once I make the poll. Yo,
However, the winning comic cover
will be
will
selected for that for the for
comic
that plot.
cover will be the first one to know. The winning comic cover will actually get a chance to see a sneak peek of Sonic and Shadow Emerald Hunters. Well, a Starline scene actually. They're not going to see a Sonic another scene. They're going to see a scene of one of the bad guys.
Yeah, yeah. This is gonna be fun. That is gonna be good. Let's give them a look at Mr. Starline.
And and let's just say, humble viewers, I'm going to enjoy taking Francis to my world.
That's facts.
Good.
I'm agreeing with you now just to make it funny, but but it's not gonna be funny when we actually do.
I can in real life and
I'm
pull
like
Francis.
I'm
Dog.
like
Hey,
nonchalantly,
my world.
nonchalantly I agree, but in the actual thing, I'm obviously gonna fight back. Oh,
Exactly.
don't
So
forget, do not forget the actual other part.
true, true.
So
Now, you guys are unaware. Well, you guys already know. Well, I'm gonna agree with Retro on this, but I'm actually a comic nerd.
yeah, comic nerd
Now,
correctly done.
well, I wouldn't really want to call myself a comic nerd, but I refer to myself as a genius.
Yep, comics coming soon.
Now, now, basically, since you guys are going to try, if you guys do the contest with the winning comic page cover, I would like basically each of you on the Discord server. Well, one of y'all in the Discord server. I don't know if it should be one or some of y'all will get a sneak peek of the Doctor Starline.
You know what? I'm close to 1,000 subs, so I was thinking, let's do this as a. I'm gonna be spoil something, but I'm gonna do this for the sake of the viewers here. We're gonna do like membership. If you be a member of the channel, you get sneak peeks at something like this stuff.
Exactly. You not only that though, if Retro likes, how does all of y'all like an interaction with Doctor Starline himself?
I like that idea.
Yes.
That's gonna be a
And
thing. That's gonna be a thing for members only. No kidding. It should be do you think it should be members only, or it should be for everybody?
well, it could be for everybody though. Like thing,
Yeah,
we have
first
a
run is gonna be free.
we have a YouTube stream, and you guys will get a chance to interact with Doctor Starline.
Yeah,
Retro, you need to be the one holding the camera for them.
yeah, for sure.
Since you, yes, and remember, so like you guys will get a chance to answer. You guys get a chance to ask a Doctor Starline question. So you'll ask him any question you want,
Yep, that's gonna happen. Q&A, Q&A with the about to be Doctor Starline with our Neko
or
boy.
yep, you guys will actually learn about Doctor Starline, what he does for a living, because we're looking at the Emerald Hunter storyline for
Right.
this. Now, however, you guys will get to
Boogie, you
ask.
there? You there, guys?
I'm here.
Oh,
What is
Wait,
up,
what happened to
Dave
yes,
Spooky?
get out
Bone?
here! The mighty the armadillo is back.
Wait, hold on, guys. What happened to Spooky?
Please tell me
Muted.
she didn't.
I'm here. I'm just
Oh,
eating my food and nothing to do.
guys.
No.
Guys, well, everyone, I have some good news, but dinner will be done soon, and Volt would like to know if you would join afterwards. Hmm. Now, since all you viewers and all and us here on the RetroYuuki channel are
Got
waiting
about
for
what?
Volt,
An
We're waiting
hour?
for him. Since we're waiting for Volts to show up, I was thinking, how do you now? Well, if you got now for that Doctor Starline Q&A thing, what do you guys wonder? Do you
Here's what
guys
I'm
think?
thinking. We do
Do you
this.
guys?
How about
Do you
this?
guys see Doctor Starline battered on the head?
Hold on, I have an idea, Rapid.
I want the battered Starline on the head.
I have an idea, Rapid, for this material. How about this? We do this during a live open lobby when I'm going to be playing as Neko Francis, though.
Yeah. Oh my God.
To
Wait.
make it more
Wait.
interesting, because the plot does involve the two characters I just met.
Oh yeah. By the way, Retro. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what?
What's up?
All right. So
Told you I
everyone,
love you guys so.
for every subscriber Retro gets, Doctor Starline gets bonked on the head by Amy's mallet.
Oh, that's interesting. No, actually, let's do that for members. Let's
Yeah.
let's do that for the membership program.
by Ruby Rose.
Yes, and Spooky is the Amy Rose who bonks Doctor Starline with a hammer. Yep. She gets to bonk him on the head with a mallet.
Don't forget VR chat tonight, boy.
Oh, and
5:30.
Spooky, you have
5:30.
my approval to bonk Starline. You have my approval.
Bonk. Big bonk.
I can make bonk bonk.
Double bonk. 500 UK coin.
Oh, for all of y'all here, if Retro doesn't know, but a Fortnite item was just leaked the other day. Well, today. If you guys want to take a guess on who it is, I'm going to do what their signature saying, but you have to take a guess on who it is.
And let me change the time this 5:15, 5:30 so that votes can get.
All right, so let me tell you the guy's phrase. So who's ready? Now the phrase for him is you don't see me.
John Cena?
Exactly. Retro's got it.
I used to watch WWE a lot.
Yep.
You know our boy Bryce watches WWE a lot. He does mashups.
Yep. So guys, John Cena will be coming to Fortnite, and I don't know if
I
Retro
heard.
would want to.
Speaking of John Cena, look at the other one, the Metaverse game. LeBron James is LeBron.
Multiverses.
Yeah, multiverses. Yep. He's gonna be playing, and I'll
Yeah.
watch him dunk,
So
watch
so
him
I was
dunk on
thinking,
everybody, and like he's gonna be doing the whole ring thing, the whole thing he does with his hands, sort of games.
however, what you guys will get to do though is that you. So for those who will be doing for Retro doing multiverses, how about for a lobby we have him pick which character he wants to be
I
though,
have an
or
idea with that already. We have the week,
so like for one day he's Tom and Jerry, or
right?
another day for another day he is Batman.
I have to see who plays it in my streaming community because I need to see what they have. Because some of my streamer buddies play like Fortnite, they
Oh,
Naraka.
Davon's played it. Davon's played it.
Yeah, I heard about that because of the Shadina stream. Oh,
Hey
speaking of
guys.
what's up, Spooky? Welcome back.
Excuse me again. I actually need to let y'all know something. Later tonight. Well, also another. Do have one question.
What's up?
Would y'all rather me playing on Quest or PC?
Okay, if this is this Emerald Hunters version or is this a regular open lobby?
Uh, Not sure.
Because if this is regular open lobby, PC. Because you said you got a new PC, right?
Yes.
Okay, I would recommend to try it out on your PC just to see if it works correctly. Now, in terms of like Emerald Hunters, I actually recommend the quest. Do you know why?
Because of recordings.
Not only recordings, but it makes your actions when we the acting out of this more realistic. I can't do that because I'm only on PC.
Well, usually I would want to. Here's the thing, Retro. I would prefer a full body tracking though because think I'm just gonna like. I think I like using my hands. You know, I really do.
Yeah. So I
But
think we're good with we're almost good with the plot. We just need to figure out we now have
we
some
need
worlds.
people.
We have some worlds in play. So now let's talk about the actual worlds in play because Rapid mentions that we can have a mansion world and a lab. So if you guys are not aware, Rapid and I were talking about
Now,
that part of the plot, and we were talking about how you can do like a
so
mansion and a lab. Go
lab.
ahead, Rapid.
Now, now, guys, Retro here will actually show you these worlds during this open lobby. You guys get to see them. However, how they're going to be playing out.
That's what we're gonna see. We're gonna checking them out. We're gonna check out these worlds. Screen any of the open lobbies this week and next week. By the way, don't forget a little announcement. We have a character takeover next week, and that is so far going to be Shadina. Happy Shadina, more realistic. And we have more Shadina this week on Thursday and Friday. So you have
Yep.
Shadina, Shadina, Shadow, and then Shadina, Shadina, Shadina. Rouge is the
However, I
only
was thinking to
outlier.
all of you all on here on Discord, but since we got a possible Dr. Starling Q&A, how do you
Yeah.
guys feel about, well, so should you guys want to do a Shadina and Starline Sunday? Or Starline Shadina Saturday, maybe?
That I mean,
And
Saturday is already reserved for Shadow and Shadina, but I flip turns. I switched them out.
so how about next week, everyone? Next week, a Starline Q&A.
A Starline Q&A next week. We'll see what's on the board next week.
However, now here's the thing though, just don't overwhelm the doctor with questions. I got a feeling though he's gonna end up being really mad if there's overwhelming questions.
It's a Q&A open lobby.
Yeah, I got a feeling though, just don't overwhelm the guy with
I have a
questions.
feeling there's gonna be a lot of questions for you, my friend. Especially once we get into like the meat and potatoes of the live stream. That's gonna be fun.
Why would the meat and the potatoes? I want the potato.
Oh yeah, mama potato.
Can I have the potato? One potato, two potato, three potato, four.
That's right. Like I was also thinking if it's a lab, oh, we have to find a lab world, huh? They cannot be community lab world because those might crash. I was thinking of something where we need a lot of space. Number one, number two, I play on PC, and
Well, it's not really one of those community labs.
no, of
The ones
course,
that are still being worked on by people.
yeah. I was thinking though, needs to have a lot of space, especially for the acting. And then when I do I'm on PC, so reactions from my side are gonna be delayed by a little bit. So let's say the knockout
Okay,
happens, it's going to be
okay.
I'm gonna be playing the Z or the C key. So I'm gonna
But
have to be
hey,
fast.
and if you guys don't like the worlds, that it's perfectly fine. I'll try continue looking. But hey,
It's gonna be fast. So I have to press what is the correct no, there's no technical correct. But what do you recommend? C key or Z key for the
okay.
knockout punch there? It has to be
The
from a
secret. What is that? Are you like trying to make a is the man named Zeke.
No, 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 no. Like when you do it on a keyboard, there's a Z and there's a Z, right? But the action is either crouch or crawl. Which one do you prefer for when the knockout happens, though? D or C?
Maybe how about a crawl, maybe? Because think,
Go Z.
you're being knocked down in front of the man.
I mean,
That
so
true?
Z camera down. That's my thing. Z camera
Yeah.
down,
Or
downstairs.
now, now if you got now,
I have to look up just make sure you guys are in the right places, or else I'm gonna call you for offsides. Meaning you have to.
now if you guys are gonna be wondering, Rapid Dash, how in the world are we going to see the kick of Dr. Starline happen on RetroYuuki on Francis? Well, let's just say I'm going to be let's just say a certain jump is going to be required. If you
Certain
get what I
jump.
mean. Think, I'm gonna jump at you, man.
Yeah, you're gonna jump on me, alright. And then I'm gonna press Z. And then camera's gonna do. Wait, wait, wait. It's the first one. The first one is to play, right?
The first one is the knockout. The
Okay.
second one kills.
But we're not gonna go for the second one, even as accidental.
Yeah, like seriously.
Yeah.
And we all know everyone here on the RetroYuuki channel does not want Francis dead. We're going to make sure a first dose is required.
Correct.
However,
Just
you
don't.
guys,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
if you guys have question, however, there was going to be an alternative result I was going to tell Retro, where in a comic once, Dr. Starline hypnotized Rouge.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna write this down. Hold on.
However, that was going to be an original idea that I was going to give you, Retro, but I'm like, oh no, that's not going to help me.
Hold on. Keep going because this is something that we can implement later for another plot
Now,
discussion.
you guys are aware, basically, Dr. Starline hypnotized Rouge to make sure she didn't know of the events that unfold in front of her.
Did not know. As in
However,
what though? As in what we're talking about?
yeah, however, what Dr. Starline did on a rooftop was that he, while wearing a cloak, blasted Shadow right off the roof. If you, however, this actually was surprising though, was that the warp topaz. Now, since I'm saying it correctly, since I'm saying it correctly though, because a long time ago I kind of used to call it the rift topaz.
Wow.
I once upon a time, Dr. Starling called it the rift topaz. The end.
Wow.
Your plot.
Okay. If we were going to go that route, what would Roots forget though? Because I play as Roots as well in this series.
Well, let me see if I can find that point to where I mentioned that. Oh, hold on. Nope, that's infection.
Because the
No.
because how because here's what I'm thinking about when it comes to that. How about because Rouge and Francis in this case are gonna be best friends. Besides besides his relationship with, of course, his sisters and potentially Happy
Well,
Shadina on my board.
oh,
The
here it
board.
is. Here it is. Here it is. It says here he was in the disguise of a hooded figure where he shadowed Rouge in secret. When they finally met face to face, Starline hypnotized Rouge into forgetting her encounter, while also planting a supplemental suggestion in her mind that would compel her to kidnap Tails for him later.
Oh.
However, he soon after ran across the rooftops of the Tool, only to be discovered by Shadow. During the ensuing chase, Starline used the power of the tricord to knock Shadow off the rooftop, thus making Shadow lose his trail. However, the next day, Starline Starline managed to kidnap Tails and Roost thanks to the aid of the latter and put them into a moving roller coaster cart in White Park Zone.
Hmm. Okay, you know why
However,
this is not gonna work?
hmm,
You know why this could not work in the. Here's what I was thinking. But you
well,
cannot. I cannot do a double play. I cannot do double. But the idea
yeah,
was,
true.
let's say that Brute kidnaps Francis anyway. But the problem with that is going to be I have to play as double. And there has to be a Francis double and there has to be a Roots double. The problem with that is there is a rule. There is a trust play in where you have to like I have to enable cloning.
However, not only that though, everyone, if we did try this plot though, basically that I'm glad I didn't tell Retro of the first time though, basically the issue is that why would Dr. Starline hypnotized Francis at his doorway, I'm like, oh, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna sound interesting.
No, it's definitely not. It looks interesting on paper. It's not going to be interesting as a part of it. Why? Is because that thing has been used to do that long time ago in Bethlehem, and yeah,
However, it's yeah, and the word topaz has been used a lot of times in the comics. So it's best we try it's time we use the multi-tool heel spurs for this one.
that's right. And then
So,
Bolt mentioned something else. The reason why this plot was ever approved was because of three plays. For one, you have a Neko, that's me. Number two, you have two evil people, Starline and Eggman. Number three, you guys get to shine more in this plot than if we would have in the others.
yep.
And
However,
now we
you
have
guys
Spooky Twig doing Battle Amy. So
however, you guys, well, you probably already mentioned me hear this before though, but it won't be just this origin.
we're
We
also gonna be
were
doing Sonic Emerald Hunter Origins as well, guys. It's a
yep,
whole different
so
thing. So you
you
guys are
guys will
getting some treats.
you guys will get to be seeing origins of various different characters. You guys will see how what basically well, you guys are going to be introduced.
To each
Well,
character in
Emerald
depth
Hunter will also be narrated and told by the characters, or
themselves,
not only though OCs such as myself.
right?
So for the first
Excuse me,
story,
sorry.
story, which this one will be narrated by none other than me and Bryce. Then we're going to do, well, I don't know if Spooky is actually fine with this, but the next story we're doing is the Amy Rose story. We're going to go through the different stories and we're going to learn all their stories to lead up to the Emerald Hunters arc.
That's right. We're gonna have a lot of fun with you guys in the next couple months.
Yep.
So hit
So,
that subscribe button.
so for the first story, we're going basically I'm working here's a working title for it though since it was referred to as the memory wipe plot. Where I
That's
was thinking of calling this the kidnapping of Francis.
okay. Kidnapping and Francis. Uh, please put more creativity in that.
Yes, well, or how about this one? How about this one? Hmm. The day the the day the hedgehog was born.
Day the Hedgehog was born.
Think is when how Francis became a
Oh,
hedgehog.
the day the
However, for Amy's story, who I'm working with, though, this one will be for Spooks, and this one's a working title. And for Amy Rose's story, though, it's going to be called, well, basically, this will also, I'm working out some places, though. and one of them is the Apado's place.
Yep.
And that episode, I'm gonna be trying to. Well, here's a working title of it though, and it's called Amy Rose in the Emerald Crisis.
Emerald.
This is the yeah, like this is the Emerald Crisis. This is where they first discovered one of the emeralds.
Oh, oh, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're trying to do, my friend. You're trying to do episode names, right?
Yeah, I'm trying.
You know
Now
what?
this is
Hold on. What's the order? That's the thing. Is it me first
now,
or is it Amy first? Or hold
well,
on.
think.
But remember the trailer. We still haven't done the trailer yet.
True, true. So basically, you guys will also be able to see. Well, I was thinking. Well, I've been working on a prologue for this story
Let's see what
via script. I recommend I do not show y'all the script because it's I don't know if it's an approval by Retro or Vaults yet.
I need to see it, and then Volts needs to see it, and then Volts needs to send us his
Involving the map,
version.
Retro. The one involving the map that I showed you guys once.
Because Volts needs
Now,
to show us, all of us, his version of the script. Because he already mentioned that he's already 70% done.
now, for this prologue for one of the episodes, the star. Well, I'm working on an idea for the storyline episode. You
Right.
guys, I was thinking, will get a chance to see a first. You guys will actually see a sneak peek on there that leads up to the prologue. You'll get to see the prologue story. Like you'll get to see an episode that leads up to it.
Okay, I get that. That sounds interesting.
But you guys won't see the full prologue. You'll just see
Little
an
sneak.
event that took place before it.
I like that.
Now, you guys are also unaware that, and basically, you guys are probably wondering to yourself, why in the world did I mention a map? Well, that one's actually another good question. You see, when I was working out an idea, I thought, hey, the emerald hunt, in order to locate these emeralds, a map is shown. Now, now this map is very special because it locates all the 7 emeralds.
Yeah.
All 7. Because Knuckles hid them in good hiding spots. He doesn't like, he's like, hey, I'm going to hide these emeralds in 7 different hiding spots. So then nobody, not even Dr. Eggman, can find them.
Right.
So like,
Oh, I see what this is.
think you're just hiding all the emeralds in 7 places. So like, then you're like,
But that
so
map
like, think
shows
of what would
everything.
happen. Picture what would happen though if like how Sonic would react though to this. He'd just be so like upset that Knuckles just hid all the emeralds away.
Yeah, okay, so now to discuss this, let's talk about like how will this plot like like further advance this. Okay, here's what I was thinking. Okay, we know that Francis has a adopted sister and a biological sister. If you guys do not know, it's Luna the Wolf and Freya the Hedgehog, coming soon to VR chat near you. Anyway, um,
Yeah, and that also
let's
leads
talk.
to another
Let's
question.
start talking about. Let's start talking about further
Oh,
possible advancements.
I
So,
was gonna say something about Freya, by the way, man. I was gonna say something, and I was gonna say if y'all when Retro mentioned Freya, you guys are gonna say if Freya will be involved in this human arc.
let's think about that. Um,
You guys would think now. Hmm, if we put Freya in Emerald Hunters, that would actually mean mean possible another kidnapping or worse.
or worse,
Yes, or
with who?
worse. So like we'll
With
not
Freya?
only see we'll see 2 stories. So if we do
Hold on,
Francis
hold on, hold
first,
on, hold on, hold on. The Freya one is gonna be kidnapping or worse?
well, we don't know really what it's gonna be though, but
Question
I'll
mark.
think of it.
The
Now,
worst thing than a kidnapping is killing her. End of
well,
story.
let's not kill. Well, we're not gonna kill her in this. So, like, basically, guys, for the Francis and Freya stories, I was thinking those are gonna be first because they're the siblings. You,
That
you,
is Freya
and if
and
you,
Luna though. Adopted.
yep, yeah. So Francis and Freya will be first. Then we'll be looking at the Ruby Rose story, then Sonic, then Mighty, then various others.
For two is gonna be four is gonna be
Wait, well, four can be Sonic if that's okay.
who's Sonic again?
Waltz.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, so we'll be learning each of the stories,
yeah,
how they
I see where this
evolve.
is going.
You also be
Welcome
you'll also
to
be listening to the Rapid Dash side of the story. You'll be learning his.
welcome to extra content.
So, like the Rapid Dash story will be very different to the Francis story.
Yeah,
Actually,
totally different.
but let's just say it's going to involve, well, it may not involve a kidnapping, but it is going to involve the comic books.
Yeah. We'll see what remember guys, votes they are in charge of stuff around here.
Exactly.
Along with the
Oh,
rest of the Emerald Hunters, most likely or like your I want to say supervisor, but I'm gonna say admin.
Edmund's his best name.
Yeah. Admin's best name. Admin's for best name, folks.
Edmund is best name.
I will be wrapping this up in a bit so I can start taking a bath and get ready for.
Yep, and then all be all, well, I'm hoping Volt is able to show up in
We
time
need Volt
because
to show up though first. I want to see your Volt. Volt needs to show up, especially for this one, because there is
because
no way this plot could have been under on the board without his approval.
exactly we need the Voltzy approval session. That's what we need.
He already approved it. Now it's time for him to say hi.
He needs to say hi.
but look at it this way.
Okay,
Because this would have not happened if we did not start on July 13, 2021. You guys do not know that's when we started VR chat here on the channel. And
plus,
I gotta tell this story again. You guys know me
plus,
telling this story.
Retro, could I tell you and the viewers a joke?
What's up?
All right, so guys, to all y'all at home, this is a real funny joke. This one. So guys, why do we tell actors to break a leg?
Why is that?
Because every play has a cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because now basically why I'm saying this is that thing. We're all actors and
Yes.
we're all cast.
Yup. Oh, I get it now.
And I know to all of y'all saying, Rapid, why did you explain the joke? And now it's no longer funny. Well, look, sometimes I can explain it and sometimes I don't. Okay, it's just I I want to help. I want to explain this all so then I could just show you guys,
Yeah.
and because most people are like saying, "Hey, sometimes we don't get the joke."
Yeah. But how would Luna be involved? What do you think? What's your suggestion?
Well,
Because she is an
well,
adopted sister of Francis.
we could. Well, we'll need if we get like an avatar of like Luna.
I gave it to Spooky, by the way.
Well, we then see from Luna's point of view. We see,
Besides that part, let me show you how you
yeah, but
look. Luna looks like. By the way,
we have an issue though for that part itself. Now remember, Francis, you didn't. All right, I'm just gonna. Oh my God, I called you Francis.
No, that's a good thing.
This is
That's
fun.
good. It is
All right,
Luna the Wolf,
now,
my
this is
friends, boys
fun.
and girls.
Now, remember, everyone, Francis, if I remember from retro correctly, Francis ended up finding Luna. So there's the thing there.
So you want the story to focus on Francis finding Luna.
Or,
I'm.
oh,
You know what
like,
though? Hold on. Never mind. You know why? Because remember, Francis keeps his memories of Luna and Freya, so we're good. You carry on. Play on.
so, so what do you guys think? Should we try, like, we just a like, if we try a story with Luna, should we try maybe having her maybe should we have it take place after she met Francis or before meeting her or before meeting Francis?
I'm going to go for.
Like we do after we see what she does. We see what she does after the events.
After events of with Francis and Starline.
Well, after the events of Francis and Freya's story.
Oh, it's a double. I see where you're going.
So like
Now we
then
have to remember how are we going to incorporate Freya into this, into our
well,
plot main boy plot over here.
well for remember for now everyone remember for the Francis story it's going to be a kidnap segment. However, while thinking for just a few minutes, I finally figured out Freya's story.
Here we go.
She ended up in Mobius just because she actually encountered the exact comic that sent him in because she was looking for him. She's looking for her brother.
Ah, yeah.
So
Okay, that
we'll
makes
actually
sense.
so we'll see her looking for Francis. Then for the Luna story, we'll see after she met Francis himself, and we'll see what she was doing during the time. However, for the Amy Rose story, I was thinking maybe it's likely her trying to get Sonic again. As usual,
You know
try
what?
to get
Let's
Sonic.
change that a bit. Can we change that?
Yeah, good point. But
Because
usually I
that's
just thought we're
because if
chasing
it's
Sonic.
Sonic again, it's gonna be another story of oh Amy and Sonic again. Come on now. No, no,
No,
no, no,
listen,
no, 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 no.
I
Let's
know.
change this.
A part of it I was gonna
Hold
mention was
on. You
she
know
ended
what? Now that I figured out something.
or like Amy Rose just finding an emerald or something maybe or anything.
No. Because I don't think Happy Shadina is gonna be part of Emerald Hunters anyway. And I'm only incorporating her because, and technically speaking, the Francis family line has Francis the Hedgehog with Shadina. The problem with that is that's only for our open lobbies. That is not for Emerald Hunters.
Yeah, so what are we gonna do?
I was thinking instead of Sonic, because remember, Francis is Blue Boy too. Francis is a Blue Boy, but Cyan.
Hmm.
Do you
So what if
think
it
there's going to be a love interest between Francis and Amy?
oh my god. So like
So instead of
maybe
Sonic,
Francis
because that's been overused that like 2,500
well
times.
maybe we could try something easy. How about for this Amy Rose story, we're actually gonna be looking from Amy Rose from Francis' point of view. We're looking at Francis and Amy locating an emerald.
Uh huh.
However, when they locate this emerald, they have to find out why it's there.
Yeah.
So like from each point of view, we'll look from each story. We'll be looking at it from their points of views, and not only that, each now we're also going to I didn't know if we'll have to talk to Deck. Well, Shadow Shifter because
Shadow Shifter?
you Deku.
Deku.
Yeah, I think he
Deku.
went by that name. Yeah, Deku went by the name Shadow Shifter now though.
Oh, I see. That's why it's different on VR. And that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, so for the next one, I don't know if it's possible, Retro, but are you guys now you are familiar with Team Dark, correct?
Correct. Shadow Rouge and Dr. Eggman, of course.
Omega, actually, it's Omega.
Is Omega not Dr. Eggman?
Oh, Shadow, Rouge, and Omega.
I
They're in
had two
Sonic Force,
right.
remember?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. In Sonic Forces though.
Now for that though, well, no, we'll have an Amy story, but I don't know if it's possible to have having a Team Dark story.
Okay, for Team Dark, it would be in Emerald Hunters.
Well, we would just have to be likely, well, or we could
I mean,
try the
let's actually draft this right now. I was
yeah, good.
thinking, let's draft this
Shadow,
for future reference. Okay, we have a few characters that can fit. Let's go with Moonlight first, and that's the only reason why I say Moonlight. Moonlight is special because technically speaking, there are three members, but there might be one more. Moonlight is Francis, Luna, Freya.
hmm,
There is going to be at least one. Moonlight is a special team. It's me. It's basically my characters, but there might be one more. How about
Rouge.
Rouge is not considered Moonlight. The only reason why,
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You know?
but do I want to put Rouge in there just because I play as Rouge in VR chat?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Let's
Well,
go with Then we have, but Mighty is on the board.
well, I almost had an idea where basically, if it was a Rouge story, though, we just see her trying to steal the Master Emerald as usual.
Okay, here's my thing. Moonlight, Mighty.
Moonlight Mighty.
Yeah. Okay, so Francis,
Yep.
Luna, Freya, and Mighty. And Francis in both forms, Hedgehog and Neko. Dark.
Well, let's try this, everyone.
Dark is
Let's
gonna
try
be
this.
Shadow,
For the
Rouge,
four.
or actually Dark minus.
Well, I was thinking likely this, like since you mentioned it, the first four is the Team Moonlight story. This is the Team Moonlight.
Aha.
Then we'll go on with other stories such as, and we'll do the Rouge story, which will involve, well, I don't know if it involves likely Rouge trying to steal the Master Emerald again from Knuckles
Oh
and
no.
just straight up
Please something else.
it's
Please
hmm,
something else.
how about Rouge in
Dark.
some sort of
No, because
just
we already have an evil team. Team Evil going to be
well, let's try.
Starline and Eggman.
Well, for this, Rouge trying to uncover the disappearances of, well, how about we try how about Rouge trying to investigate the how can I say this?
Oh, you're
Egg
gonna try this.
uh,
You're gonna try it.
like we have them like trying to she's investigating the disappearances of, well there of the various critters, because if you guys are unaware, in the Sonic games, they're usually the little critters that they're getting kidnapped.
Right. Okay.
So she's investigating these disappearances. She knows that each of them are going down.
Right.
However, since I recall though of Starline using hypnosis, this would take place after the comic
Uh-huh.
she was hypnotized in.
Moonlight.
So like we see Dr. Starline hypnotizing Rouge again. However, he ended up tinkering with the warp tub has a bit. He
Uh-huh.
tinkered with it.
So,
However, it's kind of weird though how he would tinker it to give it the capabilities of the Phantom Ruby.
oh yes. Okay, hero side. Sonic, Root, Dion, um, 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 um,
How should we
Metal
do this,
Amy.
everyone? But how should we do this, everyone? Should we start with heroes first, the hero stories first, or should we do the evil stories?
Oh, this
Hmm?
makes. Hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. Sonic, Roots, Dion is going to be on the hero side with Metal Amy. Wait. No, flip that.
Wait, Metal Amy? Oh my god.
Metal Amy is actually on the evil side. Sorry, excuse me. Pardon my
So,
French.
well, wait,
Metal Sonic is going to be on. No, that's going to
sorry.
be also on the evil side because we said so.
Well,
And
for
then,
the,
so that means hero 3 is Dion, Roots, and Sonic. Christian,
guys,
Cream the
for the,
Rabbit,
and, by the way,
Cream, and
oh, by the way, Retro, guess what?
what's up?
All right, so if you guys may not know this, but if we're doing a Metal Rose story, yeah, that's what I'm gonna call the Metal Rose for now. I'm gonna call her Metal Rose.
Okay, so here's my thing. We have three technical teams. We have Team Moonlight, consisting of my character Francis, Luna, Freya, and Mighty, and both forms of Francis will be considered. So Neko and Hedgehog. Team
All
Evil
right,
is going to be Metal Amy because that's what the plot is about. Eggman, Starline, Metal Sonic. The hero
now,
side is going to be Dion, Rouge. I have one shot. Cream the Rabbit for because of Christian and Shadow.
all right, so
So
you
here's what I'm
should, you
thinking. I
guys need
have
to do
I
this.
I
Would you
make
guys like
graphic.
to see?
You know
Sorry,
how
sorry.
you know how the Sonic Adventure 2 begins when you select a story? I'm gonna make a
Exactly.
customized select your story thing on the
Well,
video and then the customized cursor on the thing to select a story.
yeah. So
Whatever the
you guys would
viewers
like to see
select
the
on
dark
the
story.
video,
Now, so
scene
guys,
select.
there's going. So guys, for Emerald Hunter's origins, we're gonna let's sell them. We're gonna have two stories. We're gonna have a dark story, which is
Three.
those.
Three stories, technical.
Now, for the three stories, we're going to have the hero story, which is going to be conducted by Sonic and some of the others. Dark
Right.
story will be Dr. Starline, Eggman, well, well, I'm gonna call her Metal Rose for now on. Metal Rose
Yeah. Come
and
on,
Metal
votes. Come on
Sonic.
in before I call this video off before the VR
And
chat begins at
for the
5:15.
third story, then for you guys, the third story will be involving around Team Moonlight.
Yeah. So we have like
And
our we're gonna cross over. So don't worry, guys. We're gonna cross over.
if you guys would like a fourth story, which is and if you guys would like a fourth story, which is the epilogue story where we see where it starts at the beginning of Emerald Hunters. You guys would like that? We'll do the poll though once those are done.
That's right.
And guys, the fourth story will be a very special one because you guys will be looking at from not only just one story, you'll be looking at from all three
Three.
teams. Yep. So however, I've been working on some ideas for this one in case though just now. One of them, however, is a Dr. Starline boss fight.
Ooh, I love this. I
Yep.
love this.
Yep, and you guys will be going. However, it's not just gonna. However, I don't know if the fourth store should be like a live stream. A
The
very
fourth,
special live
I have an
stream.
idea. We're gonna
But
make the videos, and then during a stream that I do normally, instead of a game, we're gonna show you guys what we made.
mm-hmm.
So we're gonna
Now,
do a
for
live
the
stream for a regular show at 5:15, but instead of playing a video game, we're actually showing off Emerald Hunter.
plus now that I think of it, if the fourth story is a live stream, though, actually, even though it's not going to be a game, it's going to be you guys in the view, you guys, the viewers, and Retro Yuki, Amy Rose, and various others against Dr. Starline.
That's right.
You guys will be going, and basically that means you guys get to use anything against him. You can get him with insults, you can taunt him, anything you can to help them win this fight. This is going to be y'all's fight itself.
Yep.
Then,
So it's a VR chat live stream, but it's gonna be versus Dr. Starline live,
exactly. Not only that,
and I get to
once,
switch characters.
however, after that, you guys will be having highlights where you guys will get to see something involving the first episode, well, episode 0, aka Prologue.
Yeah, that looks good.
So, well, basically, I'm betting you guys are going to enjoy all this because you guys are going to be fighting Dr. Starline
And they
in the
and
first
they're,
story.
they're and I get to switch characters. That's what I love.
Yeah, so
I
for
have
so
I have
you
on
guys
my team. I
so
have the
for
yeah. Go ahead.
so to stay so for the first story, since we got three different stories,
We're gonna
who
draft.
we well, you guys will get to decide. Do you guys want to do the Moonlight story, the Sonic story, the hero? Well, do you guys
The
want to
hero
hear the
story.
story of Team Sonic? Do you guys want to hear the story of Team Evil, or do you guys want to hear the story of Team of Team Sonic? Wait, did I say Sonic 2 times?
Yeah, you did. It's gonna be
All right.
Moonlight, Evil, and Hero.
Oh, hey, Volts. I was just discussing an idea.
Alt is here! Yay! Let's go!
Finally, sorry about that.
Well,
Sorry,
Volts,
so sorry
buddy.
about that. I was actually in the call with you. He and I were doing a
Yeah.
ton of stuff on
Volts,
Horizon 5. So yeah,
well, Volt, buddy, we were just
what's up?
discussing an idea though involving Emerald Hunter's origins actually,
We're
and
doing
basically,
Hunter's
Origins
Origins?
too.
Oh Jesus. Oh
well,
wow.
basically, well, dude, we were mentioning how it'd be like at Sonic Adventure. You know how like in like Sonic Adventure you have all like these stories,
Uh-huh.
Team Hero, Team Dark.
Yeah,
Mm,
I'm aware.
Picture there being four stories: Team Sonic, Team Evil, Team
Oh,
Moonlight. Then you have a final story, but this ain't just gonna be an ordinary final story though, Volts. It's not just gonna be an ordinary final story. It's gonna be an
Right,
ordinary video game base of one, but it's gonna be you guys and the live
right.
chat versus Dr. Starline himself.
let's go!
Wow. There you go. The live chat. There you go.
A
Nice.
live
I
Yeah,
like
chat.
that one.
Use your
and you
Yuki
guys can
coin. Hey!
replay too. So
Use your
Retro, if
Yuki
you
coin.
like though, prepare the board for the Dr. Starline boss fight because apparently you guys, well, for the rings thing, you guys will get to do anything.
Yeah.
Such as you guys get to call Dr. Starline an insult, you guys get to insult the man.
We get to they get to on my stream they get to use your Yuki coin to send me an attack there.
Yep, you guys will get to send an attack, such as you'll get to insult the man.
Or
You
switch my
guys get
character.
to you guys get to basically you guys get to how can I say this? You guys get to basically say rude things about his looks.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we get to punish this guy. Let's go.
Yeah, you guys get to
No, we
punish.
don't get to punch him. We get to roast him. We
Oh,
legit get to roast him.
big fat
Big
Yeah,
time
roast.
roast. Oh my god, yeah.
you guys,
Man,
That is a good
that would be
idea.
insane.
you
You know
guys,
what? Rapid. You know what? I just saw something. You know what would be even better than having us roast Doctor Starline, like the people in live chat. I literally just saw something. How about if the live chat not only does that to Starline, but to me, Doctor Eggman as well.
Oh
uh,
yeah.
well, you guys will also be
I
able
like
to not
that.
Like,
only
you could totally do that, yeah, because I do these
guys will not
segments.
only be able to roast Starline and Eggman, you guys will also
Yeah,
be Emerald Hunter take them both out. You're going to be helping them as a diversion.
right.
Yeah. So
And that
like
is
they
all
tell
in
somewhat,
VR
you,
somewhat,
chat,
somewhat of a
by the
difference.
way, guys. That is
yeah,
all in
that is
VR
in.
chat.
Yep.
So
And
It
you
will
can.
only happen in VR chat. Absolutely, yeah, 100%.
the Yuki
So
fam and the Animal Hunters versus Dr. Starline and, of course, the one and only
Yep, one
Egghead.
only
yep.
Dr. Eggman. Yep,
Yep. So
exactly,
like
exactly.
so y'all's for
So
so
get your roasting ready because it's gonna be nuts when we get to that
It
point.
would be. It really
going
would
to be
be. It totally
the
would be.
two doctors as they battle for VR. As they are going to take you guys on in a VR
Mm,
chat battle.
there you go.
Oh, it's
Nice.
gonna be
It's
fun.
going to be
That'll be
it's going
really
to
neat.
be y'all in the Yuki family versus Dr. Starline and Eggman himself.
You are all part of the Yuki fam, by the way. Don't forget.
Yep, and you guys will get to just take them on any way you can, like with and basically anytime. So like for the So, like for each insult you make, well, with the Yuki coins, you guys will get to insult in any way. However, you can, if you guys like, well, I know Bolts probably didn't hear me say this before though, but every time you subscribe, Dr. Starline, well, since Dr. Eggman's in this, every single time you guys subscribe, Dr. Eggman or Dr. Starline get bunked on the head with Amy's hammer.
Oh yeah, we were thinking about that. I was
There
thinking
you go.
about
Yeah, that would be good. That'd be really good. That'd be really good.
I was thinking subscribers or members because we're almost there. 991 subs right now.
991. There you go. Nice. Oh,
Oh,
also guess. Oh, also,
I
also
guess
guess
Dr.
who's guess who's
I
guess
guess
who's
Dr.
three.
Starline over here gets to get
Get
bumped in the head. God dang it.
yep. Guess who's three away from 460.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Bolts, we have some
Zio, I
things for you
think.
to
Hey
approve on.
guys, I'm back.
Wait, Bolts, we have
Yay!
some.
Hello.
Wait, guys,
Hey.
guys. Since Bolts is here,
Yeah.
remember what we
I,
were waiting for,
I,
guys.
Anyway, as I was saying, guess who's three numbers? Guess who's three subs away from 460?
I think that's you,
You,
but
who?
Me. Yep, I'm at 457. Let's go.
however, you guys,
457.
Bolts, buddy,
I
since we're
got some
here,
news.
we were
Oh,
wondering if
news.
wait, guys, I was going to mention the boots though, but we were wondering if you could improve on some things though. That I know you were improving too, Retro, but we didn't get bolts yet on the
Huh?
thing.
So
Remember on the thing we
you
were
need me
doing?
you need me to what now?
We need your
All right,
approval
remember
for
that
one of the
documentary
plots.
showed me, Retro?
I think so, possibly. Why am I ask?
Well, yeah, basically we were looking at it, and basically Spooks wanted to be a metal Amy.
Okay, so we were thinking about this plot where instead of Spooky Twig being I believe we
A
said
metal tail.
um
Instead of
instead
being Metal Sims, I'm going to be Metal Amy since
yeah, I
it's
was
easier
gonna
for me
think
to
Metal
say.
Amy anyway because instead of Metal Tails.
Like
Right.
it's easier for me to voice and like, cause Metal Tails, like
Yeah,
how we do it,
yeah,
like
you're and you
really.
when you try to do like when you try to do like robot voices, you try to be like E123 Omega. That's kind of like my thing, because if you have heard me be him before, I don't need any of that extra gear or software. I just do it like el natural, where I
No,
could like if I do hold on if I do something like I could just do a random line out of like any game. I don't care which, but just I could just do a random line from any game. I don't care which. Like for example, I'm gonna do something from the Shadow Hedgehog game. He goes, "Are you the original? If you're looking for Eggman, he is looking. He is fleeing aboard his airship, the Egg Balloon. If you wish
Yeah.
to confront him, then help me ground his vessel."
Yeah, you're
Like
good.
that's like El Natural.
now,
that's just what you that's what I do there mostly. Actually, a lot of
now,
people I did it for a few people. They said you sound they said I sound like him. I'm like, how do you figure?
now,
They're like, do you use like any
now,
software to train your voice over that? I'm like, no, I just do it the good old fashioned
Nope.
way. It's
Yeah,
easier.
yeah, you're good.
now.
I do El Natural because like if
So
I listen to a voice, I can just get it down easy and I'll have to
Yeah.
listen to it later. But
now, bolts. We
thing is I got hydrate after that. Yeah, what's up?
However, folks, we were also looking at something where basically comics are also used to enter the Sonic world. Like, think one is
Yeah.
open, you just literally just teleport there, like just like that.
Super
Uh-huh.
Mario
Like
64 style, but
like, you're
Well,
not
there you
being
go.
sent to other like worlds like the Batman world. You're just being sent to other Sonic worlds. So let's say you open a
Exactly,
comic
yeah.
and you end up in the Apatow Square,
Uh-huh.
or even better, you appear in Green Hills.
Well, we have, excuse me, we actually have the Green Hills map in there. It's actually in there. I saw it myself.
yeah,
And I'm like, you know what, this would be a perfect start setting for this whole entire thing because if you really truly think about it, Green Hills is where the whole thing starts. So
correct.
and that's the whole entire franchise in general.
That
Because
is
However,
facts.
the
Guys,
first game
can
we
I say
played,
something?
What's up?
the first game. Go ahead.
I just want to let y'all know I have a few announcements tonight, letting y'all know that.
please
During
don't say that,
during the stream.
you
Okay.
know, because if it's the shadows of, I am not gonna listen.
Oh no,
It's
really?
not that.
It's most likely not that. We good.
Oh, that's good because I don't want to hear that because we all know Eggman's Twitter sucks. But really,
Eggman's Twitter always
Eggman's
sucks. That's why
Twitter sucks. It is all.
hashtag fail hashtag Eggman Twitter fail.
Yeah, that's gonna be a thing in my
I'm gonna
chat.
put that. I'm gonna put that in
guys,
the thing. Hold on. Hashtag
No, it's not
Eggman
live, by the way.
Twitter. I have in the. I
guys,
just wrote it. Eggman Twitter
Okay.
fail. There you go. Eggman Twitter fail.
I'm
I'd rather have the one. If it were like the one that we know nowadays, Mike Pollock doing the exact same thing that the one
well,
that did from Snapcube, it
Yeah.
would sound like if you're Mr. Mike doing it or me like trying to be that voice style of Eggman, it'd be like, what's in my news on
So are you
yeah, and
good?
here's
That'd be
Wait,
funny.
and since
before we
guys
call
will
it,
be
hold
listening
on.
to this
Before we call it,
episode,
Weapon. Before we call it,
yes,
um, Bouncy, are you good
Yeah.
with the idea of the story mode like the Moonlight, Hero and Dark? Can we
Hero,
implement
Dark,
like
Hero, Dark, and Moonlight. What would the Moonlight be
okay,
exactly?
so Team Moonlight is gonna be my character
Luna,
Mighty and my other two OCs, along with Francis the Hedgehog and Francis Neko. Neko Francis there.
So
Yes,
basically, so is it now? Are these like teams or what?
teams, yes sir.
yep, teams.
The only character I have outside of my OCs I can control is Rouge, and that's on the hero side in this plot.
Yep,
And this
yep,
probably be on
and
the hero side because normally she'd be in the
Dark side.
on Dark
yep,
Story from Sonic Adventure too. I remember
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
and I was
because
thinking
and
for this. Yeah, go ahead.
she's also in Team Dark too, and Sonic Heroes. So yeah,
Yeah, so I was
yeah,
thinking we were thinking
yeah,
together that we can do these custom graphics for the thing, and in each video we're going to select a scene from that story, and then the video
right.
is going to play like a regular thing.
Wise for the dark
And then
story.
all of this is leading to Emerald Hunters.
I just
Right.
thought of something for the dark story. Now, guys,
Uh-huh.
Metal Road. This is what I'm gonna call Metal Amy from now on.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That we would
basically,
need that.
I
Yeah.
was thinking she's pretty much the brute of the team. She's the brute.
The Brute.
Think the brute. Think she's got a mallet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She has a hammer. Yeah.
Starline, however, would be like in the speed class because think the topaz. Think the topaz.
Yep.
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
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 And
Let's
That
not
might
get
be a
and
thing. Maybe we'll see. We can't really confirm that just yet.
well, basically, I thought they were going to be a tech class because think, a tech class. Think robotics.
Eggman and Starline will be under tech class because they want Starline won't be a speed class. He'd be more like tech. Because remember, he's also
an inventor.
a builder, an inventor and a builder, and he's also a tech genius like X-Men.
Hello.
So
What's
that would
up?
make more sense.
I am back.
Hello,
And
welcome back, Davon.
Davon and
hello,
Spooky.
hey
Welcome
on,
to the
buddy.
welcome everyone. How you guys doing today?
Good.
Doing good. How are
Ex-
you, buddy?
I'm
Buddy,
doing good. I'm
Davon,
about to take a
going
Art,
shower.
to like this, but
uh,
each now, guys, each of the three stories will have its own boss fight.
Oh yeah,
Now,
you got it. There's always one at the end. Yeah,
yep,
and
I
one of
agree.
them's gonna be one's gonna have Eggman, which is gonna be voiced by me. Another one could have Starline, voiced by Rapid, and
now,
so, say someone else could do a third, but we don't know who they will be.
y'all's first boss fight, which will be Francis' story in the moonlight. I have an idea
Right? Yeah.
for this.
Okay.
Now remember, Francis getting kidnapped in the first episode, so basically, I almost thought of Francis throwing stuff at Starline just to see for like the first boss. You know, he's just trying to stop him somehow.
Yeah.
You're throwing at him.
In this case, I'm gonna be throwing like baseballs, like a
Oh,
baseball,
baseball! Wow.
because you
Well,
know
Like,
me
we would
for
have to have like
you know me
like
for
who's
like
played, like who's played one of the who's ever played one of those games where only one of the boss in one of the boss fights, the only way to slow him down is just by throwing stuff at him.
I've tried a few of those.
I tried a couple of myself
Well,
actually.
that's going to be the
I literally
Doctor
tried a
Star.
couple myself.
However, Volts, you're going to like this one, but your second fight, the second fight, is going to be Freya versus the Death Egg robot.
There you go.
Ooh,
Oh, nice.
Bot,
Yeah, you know me all too well.
let's go.
You know me all too well. Heck yeah, I
Let's
like
However,
that.
go.
the first is going to be well, who, if you guys remember, Dr. Eggman had his own mech in Sonic
Right.
Adventure 2.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Yeah, I'm
So,
very well aware of that.
guys, it's going to be then it's going to end up being Francis versus Dr. Eggman in a
Ooh.
mech. Here's a bonus part. Here's a bonus part. You guys they're going to have a fight. Well, I wrote it here that I didn't wrote it on the Gladys thing, but I wrote on my notes saying that Francis fights Dr. Eggman while waiting for reinforcements to arrive. He's waiting. He's
Right.
fighting them off to give one of the characters time.
Uh huh.
And take us who that character is.
Right. Yeah.
You
It
want to
could
know?
be.
You guys
You want to guess?
now think.
If
This
I were to
character
guess,
also had a mech
it
too
would have to be. I'm not really sure who it would be though.
and
Uh,
the mech looks exactly like a plane.
yeah.
Right.
Tails is mech, dude. He'll be fighting
Oh, tails.
him.
There you go.
Ooh,
Tails.
nice.
So you guys will be watching as Francis fights off against Eggman and and
In a
to
mech.
buy time. So
Well,
then
if he were to use Tails' biplane to gain altitude, to do some stuff like how, if you remember, Sonic 4 Episode 2, Tails had to use the plane to help Sonic,
Right.
and yet the plane ended up being a fighting piece against Metal Sonic and uh, his rocket of sorts. Whereas it was not really a plane; it's like a rocket that had like missiles and stuff to it, but missiles and lasers and all. But
plus
what if Eggman has something similar to that for this specific fight? So
Ooh.
instead of being Metal Sonic doing it, we could have that similar way, or we could have Eggman do his own little thing. But
Ooh.
the attacks would be different. First
I
of all,
love that idea.
stay tuned.
you have rocket drop, and you have laser cannon.
I love that idea.
However, so guys, stay tuned because the first episode will be part of the Moonlight story. This will be part of it.
Right. And I
So
Exactly.
think
you
Yeah.
guys
we're gonna
see
have to wrap this up soon because I'm gonna get ready for our VR
Yeah, I
session
was gonna
in
say
about
yeah.
an
yep,
hour.
Yep.
will
Less than
be
an
There you
hour
go.
now.
yep, and everyone at home, you guys will also be able to see you guys will
The
also be
viewers,
able to
yeah.
see the teaser first episode, which will
Mhm.
also be showing. Well, it will also
confirm the Dr. Starline boss fight, which will be the first one.
Right.
And yeah, so yep, you'll get to watch Francis throw things at Starline from far away.
Right.
Wow, nice.
Once
I
upon
would,
a
I
time,
would, def-
man,
I would, I would,
once
I
upon
would,
a
def-
time, Dr. Starline was trying to kidnap someone, but then he got hit by a cup. The end.
The
you
end.
got hit by cup. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We are
The
not
end.
doing
Nope.
that.
We are not
The
doing
end.
that. That is too good. That is no good.
That's too short.
That is too short. No good.
Yep.
It's
So
not
you
gonna.
guys,
It's not gonna. It's gonna be. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. It's gonna go wide left. It's gonna go wide left.
Wide
The kick.
left.
The kick was no good. Just like in the NFL, the kick was no good. Wide left. or that. Or it when it looked like it was gonna go through the goal through the uprights, but it hits the left post and bounces
Out.
outward. Therefore, it could do that too. So you
No
think of
good.
it that way. So therefore, it would also still be
I don't know if
no
you
good.
this right now already. But I just wrote the script for me though for Starling though. It just says Dr. Starling creeps up on Francis's doorstep just saying, I'm coming in there. I'm coming in there.
There you go. That
Yeah,
would make a lot of sense.
that makes a
That would
lot
that
of
would
sense,
that would
bud.
You know
that,
I'm coming
you
in.
know what?
You know I'm coming in
Also
there.
will help. Also will help. Hold on. If we actually have um we can't just randomly summon objects in VR chat. We have to have a world or a map where we can just have the character in question and say it's the one that's being focused on mostly. Have
So,
just find random stuff in there
Bro, we are
to
map.
uh to
wait,
just deal
wait,
random
oh
damage.
my god. I almost thought of like him at the Black Cat, by the way, because those are throwable liking
Yeah, they
thing in
do.
there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, so
Oh,
like then I'm
they actually do, yeah.
The
I'll
black cat can be a very good spot for a fight. I've
The
seen
only
that.
thing is, do you
but
want to use a bar or do you want to use like a lab or something? I was thinking of it earlier. I'm thinking maybe like science lab.
we
Yeah,
have to say at the bar, or we have to say at the bar.
The
That
black
is
cat
just
is technically a bar in the lounge.
yeah.
You can't use beer bottles. We won't want to use that. We rather have like science lab of some sort where apparently we make it look like Dr. Starline's
Oh, you're right. You're
evil
right.
lair.
You're right. You're right.
Dude, I
Yeah.
almost thought it being a bar though, because think, Doctor Strong Disturbed is just hit in the face by beer bottles, and just straight off just tries to get
Beer bottles.
Francis into the lab. He's trying to get him.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah,
True,
like
but then again, when you want the scene behind
Right.
everything for everyone to be like, say there's even if there isn't anything at this apparent lab world or whatever,
I don't want
would
to
we
see
be able
Doctor
to
Strong
implement
like,
something well?
pancakes.
Right.
Wait, guys, would it be kind of funny though, if, like Doctor Starline at the Black Cat though, if that's like he's just straight hit in the face by pancakes.
Oh, that's
If it was
funny.
pancakes, right?
That's super funny.
That would be fun though.
That would be super funny. Actually, that's actually good to
That
start.
would
Yeah, like he just
that's not a bad idea, but also like
you see human think
what
you
if
can hit
what
delicious breakfast? Well, I got something better than delicious breakfast.
something better than breakfast. It's my McMuffin sandwich. I'm gonna throw it at you. A McMuffin sandwich.
Oh my god.
All right.
I'll figure it.
I think
I'll
we're
figure
gonna.
out that.
I'm gonna cut off the video here, guys.
All right.
So make sure
And
you guys subscribe for more plot discussions like this one. We'll be back with you guys for another plot discussion another time. Don't forget to check out our VR chats this week and next week. If you
all
guys
right.
like Shadina, yeah, you're gonna get a lot of her. So yeah,
Yeah. All of it. And
enjoy.